Welcome to the Level Up Sports Talk Show. I'm your host, John, and we also have Mr. Wesley tonight to get into some NFL talk. We've got training camp started up a couple of days ago, and they're going to be most of those teams are going to be well ready to go. It's coming up this week, and by the end of the month, we will have a NFL Hall of Fame game. So we're going to be right around the corner for NFL talk and for the NFL season to get underway. So, the first question we have for you tonight is who will win the NFC West division this year? Who are you picking, Wes?
Well, if it's not broke, why fix it? I'm going to go Kansas City. I think they get their 10th, but
We'll,
each
we'll
year
stick
the
with
past.
we'll go with the NFC first, Wes.
Oh, interesting. My bad. Um, so with the NFC, oh man, we got let's see, the Vikings and let's see, San Francisco Rams. Oh, that's tough. I'm going to say I like the way the Rams are going. I like the direction and how they led off last year, and I think they're going to continue to just get better. Plus, the wide receivers they have, and I know Stafford's a little older, but I can see them definitely getting a push. I don't like a lot of what Debo leaving, and
Hmm.
with what San Francisco has behind the scenes. I don't think that's make it too good. I just don't. I don't see them being there at this time. But I like LA. I like the Rams.
All right, you like the Rams, man? It's crazy. Maybe we'll be on the same with that one because I got the Rams as well, man. I like first of all, I like McVay. I like his coaching style. I don't know, man. For whatever reason, he knows how to push the right buttons to get the best out of his players. Even from them winning with Stafford a couple years ago, with the Super Bowl win. Um, I like what he's doing with the offense. It's like sometimes they've had so many injuries these last few years, but he still gets the most out of them. So I like that out of him. Um, they still got Matthew Stafford there, solid line. Williams back in the
Mm.
fold. So I have the Rams, and also you add Devontae Adams going along with Puka Nacua with the wide receiver corps. I think that's going to be great for them. The only thing I think that would be a knock for him, really, man, is with the health. If something was to happen with the health of the
Right.
quarterback per se, and maybe the some of those weapons that he used on the outside. Uh, Now the defense, I think, would get better. I mean, they were pretty solid most of the last year, and
Yeah.
they had some tough schedule to play. Normally the NFC West is tough. Only team that was down last year, I would say, was San Francisco with the injuries that they had.
Hmm.
We're not used to seeing them, and Debo Samuel, he's now leaving. I will say the Rams. I got those guys picked to win the NFC West division. Do you have any other talking points on that?
No, not necessarily. I mean, their defense is. They were playing very well towards the end of the year and all. But you're right. I mean, any of these teams, it'd be devastating with a major injury to a position player, such as the quarterback or whatnot. They got to stay healthy. So
Yeah.
it is a gauntlet. I mean, uh, they're going to have to, I guess, just kind of buckle up. I mean, it's a rough ride. They have some tests out the gate, but uh, I like the way that they finished last year, even though they fell a little short. I like the way they were playing. They're really starting to gel.
Yeah, just to give our viewers, for those watching, how did they do last year in that division for the NFC West? You had the two top teams, were the Rams. They had a 10-7 record. You had the Seattle Seahawks had a 10-7 record, but they were eliminated out of the playoff from the last couple of games that they played. The Arizona Cardinals had an 8-9 record, and surprisingly, San Francisco was a 6-11. So we'll see how that pans out for this year. All right, and on to our second question for tonight. Question is, so the Kansas City Chiefs have won the AFC West division 9 times in a row. Will this year make number 10, or do you see another team knocking them off this year? Now we can get into the
Yeah, yeah.
AFC
Now
division.
I
What do you
jumped the
got for
gun.
the
I jumped
AFC
the gun a little
West?
bit. But I mean, I got Kansas City. Um, I mean, I know the division is it's gotten better.
Hmm.
The Broncos, the Chargers, and even the Raiders are pressing. They're going to be much improved. But Kansas City wins. I know that the last few years they have won slightly, but they have won nonetheless. So, I mean,
Hmm.
they're still scoring more points. That defense is still holding up, and they got Mahomes and they got Reed. So uh, I'm still going to say it's theirs until otherwise,
Now
I'm
let
proven
me ask
wrong.
you this: even out, let's say outside of the Kansas City Chiefs, if it wasn't those guys, who would you have in second place for the AFC? And I'll just give you a back. I'll give you a rundown. Last
Yeah.
year, the Chargers finished 11-6. They did go to the playoffs with the Denver Broncos. A lot of people don't talk about the AFC West, but Broncos went to the playoffs as well, 10-7 record. Who would you have second place to the Chiefs?
I actually have Sean Payton and the Broncos.
All right. All right. I just wanted to check. So me and you both agree on that as well. I do have Mahomes and the Chiefs winning that division. I am going to say, as you stated before, now, Mike Williams just retired from the Chargers. That didn't help
Hmm.
them.
Hmm.
I do like Herbert and how
Yeah.
Harbaugh. He's back to his old ways. He's gonna run the ball. He's gonna play
Yeah.
action. He's gonna take chances down the field for big plays, and then he's gonna have a solid defense.
Hmm.
Um, but having him retire like that just abruptly, I'm not sure how that was one of his go-to
Yeah.
weapons.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, and he
so
couldn't. I mean, it was just difficult to stay healthy. It was hard to keep him on the field. Just injury after injury.
right.
Palmer also left from there, and I think Palmer is now is he a Bill? I think did he go up to? I believe he's a Bill.
I think so.
Uh,
You're.
and they
I'll
added
check.
Najee.
I'll take a look at that. But yeah, so their
Uh,
their starting lineup, West is going to be Justin Herbert on offense. You got Najee Harris there, Lad
hmm.
McConkey. He is a very versatile and dependable
Hmm.
receiver for them, probably the most dependable right now. Quentin
Hmm.
Johnston, Trey Harris, Will Disley, the tight end,
Hmm.
and you got a pretty solid lineman crew with that as
Yeah.
well. So
Yeah, I'm still giving the edge to the Broncos. I mean,
I,
Sean Payton just knows how to get the best out of everyone, and
I
they
do
they
as
got
well.
a solid defense.
Yeah, yeah, their defense is I mean, I don't know any other team in that division that has a defense like I would say like they did last year.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, actually, they only gave up, other than the Chargers. Chargers only gave up 301 points last year. Denver
Hmm.
Broncos only gave up 311.
Hmm.
So those two teams have two solid defenses. But I will say, yeah, Denver. I would put more trust in Denver. But as you stated before, yeah, Patrick Mahomes should win that division again for a
Hmm.
10th consecutive year. Now, will they go back to Super Bowl? That remains to be seen. We'll talk
Yeah.
about that on a different episode. All right, so we'll go ahead and go to our third question for tonight. And that question is regarding the Cincinnati Bengals first round draft pick. So the Cincinnati Bengals defensive end Shemar Stewart did not report to training camp with the rest of the team's rookies on Saturday. He is the only first round pick in this year's draft who has not signed his rookie deal. The question is, should he continue to hold out until a deal is made, or should he go ahead and report to training camp? What would you do in that situation, Wes?
Well, it sounds like until he gets his way, he's not going to show up. That's kind of the thing. So I doubt he flips the script now and shows. It's just it's devastating. When he gets in, he's going to be behind. And Cincinnati, they went out the first pick. They needed a defender, and I
Hmm.
think they're shooting themselves in the foot on this one. If they had their crystal ball and they could see if they thought this was an option down the road, I guarantee you, they would have called someone else's name for sure.
Oh yeah, me personally, this is just me, and I get it. Sometimes, if he's looking at the fact of he feels how great he is, and the other guys got, excuse me, they got their contract done early or whatever the case is, and he feels like, I don't know, like he feels some way where some way toward the team where like, hey, you should invest in me, that type of deal. The one thing I always say with rookie deals, um, just go out in the field. That's just me. Go out and show yourself strong. I think once you do that, um, your work will just stand for itself.
Yeah,
It'll earn more dollars for you anyway.
yeah,
And I was actually surprised when he did get drafted to the Bengals. They picked him so high because if you looked at
mm,
it last year, he didn't do as great as they thought he could have done with the
right,
Aggies, with Texas A&M Aggies. So
right.
me personally, I think he only had like maybe like 5.5 sacks, I think total.
Mm. Well, see,
Um,
you and I are both roughly the same age. We're old school.
yes,
We show up for minimum wage. So
yeah,
I mean, that's but
right,
it's a different time, man. They want to get paid,
yeah,
and you know, they want fully guaranteed. And from what I understand, from what I've read, is the verbiage within this contract. It wasn't really any different from the majority of the teams, but there
right,
was something in there that he just didn't like that would cause him, if something were to happen, to not get that money, and that's just where the stalemate. That's just
right.
where they can't get over that hump.
And that's what I'm looking at from a standpoint for a player. If you're a player now, veterans, if you're a person like TJ Watt, you've been there, you've done that, you've shown yourself strong
Mm-hmm.
so many years, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's different. He can miss a few games. He can miss all the preseason if he needs to because he
Mm-hmm.
knows the game and what's gonna happen in the first couple of weeks in the season.
Right.
But Shemar Stewart, this is a different pace game. You've got to learn how that pace goes. This is not college football. And a lot of people would like to believe that just because you were great in college football is going to be the same in NFL. That's totally different. And so that's where
Mm-hmm.
I'm at, where I feel like if he just goes to practice, shows up training camp, do what you need to do, even show yourself in the preseason. I think something work itself out is what I'm saying, and I think I lean more to that than wait and not show up just because we haven't got a deal, my rookie deal, made yet. But to each his own. He may be holding out for good reasons. I do know that injuries are part of it, as we spoke about in the first couple questions. If you you get injured, that changes. It can change a lot of things very fast,
Mm-hmm.
especially with that rookie deal contract.
Mm-hmm.
But did you have anything else to add to that?
No, no. I mean, that pretty much sums it up. I mean, I just think it's, yeah, it boils down to everyone just kind of, you know, wants what they believe is their right. They want more money, and I don't blame them. I mean, if you
Yeah,
can get it, get it. But I think it's just setting a pretty bad precedent for the team and others. And hopefully he signs and bounces back and becomes a life, a long time starter for them, and they have their franchise player that they thought they originally had.
I agree. And the reason why I say all that is just because with their team right now, the Bengals are still trying to work out a deal with Trey Hendrickson. So I'm pretty
Mm-hmm.
sure they want to have that sold up first and then take care of Shemar Stewart afterward. But I
Mm-hmm.
digress, and we'll see what happens with that whole situation in the next couple of weeks. All
Sure.
right. We're going to move on to NBA talk. Uh, we had a recent signing, and that was with Damian Lillard. And he actually agreed to a 3-year, $42 million contract to return to the Portland Trailblazers. So my question is, do you like it? Do you love it? Or do you hate it? With him going back to the Trailblazers. What do you think about it?
I mean, I'm neutral with it. I'm not, I've never really been a big Damian Lillard fan or Portland Blazer fan. I mean, it works out. It's good for him,
Yes,
right? I mean, the Bucks still owe him 113, plus he's getting paid by Portland. So, kudos to him. He's got an Achilles injury and he's 35. So, I mean, again, one of these, if you can get it when you can. So he's not going to help them next season. Uh, we don't know how he's going to be when he's 36. I mean, you
Right.
know, Achilles. I mean, well, we'll have to see. We'll have to
Right.
see. But 36, getting I think what was it 34, extended 2 years, option for a third,
Right.
34 million, I believe, and
And
then
he has a no trade
again,
contract clause in there as well. No
hmm
trade.
yep, and again the Bucks are going to pay him over some time. 113 million. So I mean things are good if your last name's Lillard.
I looked at it as, man, first off, yeah, as you stated already with the contract, kudos to him for getting that done. Um,
Hmm
you're gonna get paid 113 million from them, and then Portland Trailblazers is gonna pay you the rest. And you're looking at a salary of 141 million dollars over the next 2 years, ahead of an opt-out in 2027.
hmm
And he's gonna have a set salary of 70 million between Portland and Milwaukee deals this year.
hmm
That's great on his behalf, just because of the type of player he is. And I think the it says a lot to about the Trailblazers. They invested in him because I guess they know they understand what kind of player they had him his whole career there,
hmm
other than the Milwaukee Bucks. Um, now, do I feel like in his regard as far as winning the championship? Uh, I can't say I love it. I like it for him because he's got a contract and he's able to play. And it didn't even take that long.
hmm
They early talks were that they were gonna have to wait and go into the season. He's gonna see how everything goes, and he was gonna, take his time and then sign with the team. No, it didn't
hmm
take him long, obviously, and I guess it was mutual with the team itself, picking him
Yeah.
up, giving him that money. So for that
Well, you're
part,
right.
it's great. But
hmm
yeah,
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 you're absolutely right, man. They know what they got in him.
yeah,
I mean, he's been there, and from everything I've read, I mean, he's a great leader on the court and off the court. He's a great example, and he's big in the community. So, uh, you know, again, kudos to my man, and I hope he enjoys the rest of his career in Portland.
yep. That's what I say. Just because I don't know, unless maybe the team around him by this time when they do play and he's back well and healthy. Uh, maybe they can contend. We'll see. Because they do have some young players on the team that they picked up out of the last
Very.
couple of years. So we'll
hmm
see. The only thing I remember about that with the Trailblazers in the last few games of the regular season last year, they were in the top five defensively. We'll see adding his offensive strength to it because he's not known as a great defense player. Offensive, yes.
hmm
We'll see what he adds to it and see if that takes him and gets him over the hump when he returns. All right, so we'll go ahead and go to our last question for the night, and that is with the Lakers. And so guard Marcus Smart has agreed to a contract buyout with the Washington Wizards and plans to sign a 2-year, $11 million deal with the Los Angeles Lakers. So, Wes, how much do you think this helps the Lakers at this moment?
I mean, it helps as far as having veteran leadership and someone that has been there and done that and seems to do the right things.
Mhm.
And he is a floor general. He's got a high basketball IQ. Um, but I don't think this is getting him over the top. I mean, I don't think it's striking fear in the hearts of that Western Conference anywhere. Um, and then the addition of him, you've got you got some pretty good roster depth at point guard right now. So, um, I don't know. Good that they're getting a veteran and he's cheap. I mean, I guess that's the thumbs up there.
Yeah, so this is going to be your lineup, Wes, and that's why we got that graphic up there as well. So last year, he averaged 9 points, 2.1 rebounds, 3.2 assists, 1.1 steals. Um, he's only played out of the last, what, 2 years? I think only, what, 54 games?
How
So
many
because of
minutes
the
is he
injuries that he's
averaging?
had. So he's kind of been injury prone. So don't know if he's fully healthy with the injuries that he's had, but we'll find that
Mhm.
out soon enough. So you're looking at from the Lakers standpoint, the depth chart is going to be Luka Doncic, you got Austin Reeves, Rui Hachimura, LeBron James, and then DeAndre Ayton. Not pretty solid group. I mean, then
Mm,
you have Mark Smart coming off the bench. You have Gabe Vincent backing him up. You got Jordan Goodwin, Jake LaRavia, Jared Vanderbilt, Jackson Hayes backing up Aiding, and you also have Max Kleber back there. So, and you also have Dalton Connect. It's going to be going into his second year. So, I mean, they have a pretty good group. I will say defensively, he will be that one guy, if he's healthy, will be that one guy that could just be a menace on the other team's score, whoever that is,
yeah.
and just kind of help up the load with that. I won't
Hmm.
forget that he was 2022's Defensive Player of the Year, and he's made first team All NBA, first defensive team 3 times. So
Hmm.
he does bring that to the table. We have been laxed at the wing positions with our guards that we have in small forwards there currently, minus LeBron James once he's, because one thing about it, when you're having LeBron having to play, trying to play the defense and you're bringing the ball up the court and then try to score, the one thing is he gets, they're just wearing him out. And this kind of will help on that defensive side. So I think it's a great pickup on that regard. Just depends on how much do we have him on the court is what's going to determine how valuable he is to the Lakers in those 2 years.
Right. Yeah. I don't know. How many minutes was he averaging last year?
Let me find out for you, man. It wasn't a whole lot of minutes. Let me check.
Hmm. But you're right. I mean, he'd be a good little, kind of like to deploy like Caruso, get on your skin kind of thing. Get him working some of the slowing down some of the offense
So last
possessions
year
and
he
everything.
only averaged 18.7 minutes,
Okay,
and
18.7.
he only played in 15 games.
Mm-hmm.
So, um, I don't know, man.
Yeah.
It's just one of those things where if he's done with the injuries, and I didn't see anything about any surgeries or anything, so
Mm.
obviously that's already taken place. So we'll see what happens between now and training
Yeah.
camp for them. So he's got time. He got a
Yeah.
few months.
Yeah.
Um,
Like I said,
we
man,
just
very
need
high IQ.
right. He's great.
Yeah.
Uh, he's come from an organization I will say with the Boston Celtics where he knows how to play in that mindset of what
Hmm.
team ball is all about, how to play defense and go about his business. I don't think we have anything that says that he's been off the court like distraction or anything like that. So he's going to be great in that regard. And plus, he's a vet.
Hmm.
He can share with the younger group that hey, this is what we need to do. He can set a certain mentality on the defensive end. So I'm happy to see him for that part. I'm
Absolutely.
hoping that we get him at least when the season gets rolling, give us at least 25 to 30 minutes. I'm hoping that's the case.
Mm. No, maybe, maybe.
Is it maybe?
We'll
Yeah,
see.
we'll see. Yeah, just because I'm kind of shocked that he hadn't played a whole lot the last couple of years, so almost like he's kind of like going downhill. But he
Well,
did get traded. I will say
well,
that
he should be fresh.
he should be. He
There
should
you go.
he should be. It's key word. All right, so that's gonna be it for us today. We thank you for subscribing to our channel. Continue to like and subscribe to us if you haven't already. We'll continue to put out our content on Facebook as well as YouTube and continue to support. We thank you for all the support we've already gotten previously. Until the next time, God bless and level up with us.
Level up.